Hello everybody, this is Struggling to 1000 and putting for Juicy. Welcome you back to more Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. In the last episode, we entered the Silph Co and explored all the floors as best as we can, trying to avoid all the battles, but we got ambushed by about a couple. But no worries, because off camera I battled every single non-important trainer that I could find. And I was also taking note of all items located in the floors. And this episode, we are going to be grabbing them, followed on by getting to where Giovanni is standing right over there. So, first of all, in floor 11, there was one item to be found over here, which contained the Max Elixir. So if you want to restore any PPs, you can do that. On floor 10, there was a total of 4 items. There's one over here, which contains a full heal. But the most important of the lot is all the way down here. We have 3 item balls. This one contains a Max Revive, which is basically a better version of a regular Revive. This one contains TM37 Flamethrower, which is a fantastic move. And this one contains a rare candy. If you were to be playing this in Pokemon Red, Blue, Green and Yellow, the TM for Flamethrower would have actually been the rare candy, and the rare candy over here would have actually been the TM for Earthquake, not Flamethrower. But still, Flamethrower is a good move nonetheless. And yeah, Charizard can learn that, as well as Nidoqueen and, strangely enough, Gyarados. I mean, I would actually teach Flamethrower to Lizard, but we already have Fire Punch, and he is a physical attacker, because he is an adamant nature. And Nidoqueen, I don't really want to change Nidoqueen's moves, because we got Thunderbolt, which covers the weakness to water, Shadow Ball, which covers his weakness to Psychic, and Dig because it's a stab move, and Toxic because it can come in handy. Even though we do have the TM for Toxic and we can reteach it anytime we want, I don't want to go through that effort. Okay? So, that's basically, I believe, all the items in this 10th floor. There might be another one, but I don't actually know for certain. There are 2 items to be found in floor 9, which is over there. We had to defeat a scientist to get to them. Or, you could just sneak around him by activating these doors, trying to open them, and sneak past him. To do that, you'll be able to get 3 Great Balls and 3 Pokeballs. Next up, floor 8, which only has 1 item to be found. I'm going up the wrong way. Floor 8 has only 1 item to be found, and I think we're not actually going to be able to access it just yet. It's found over there. So you want to memorize the location of that one for later. Floor 7 has 2 items, and I think one of them is, one of them is inside there. We can't access that. And another one is inside there, so we can't access that. Okay, so now onto floor 6. Okay, I thought I heard my parents going back then, but I was just the blinds in the bathroom being blown about. Right. There are 2 items over there. We can't gain access to them just yet. So, there are the other floors as well. We got floors 2, 3, 4 and 5. And I believe 2 of them are to be found. One's in there, and another one is to be found over there. But there might be another one. We don't actually know for sure. In floor 4 we have 3 items, and I know for certain that we can actually get them. If I can locate them, that is. Let's see. Is there one in here? No, it doesn't look like there's one in there. Oh, they're in there. Okay, so we can't gain access to them either. Okay, so now floor 3, we have only 1 item. And I bet that too is locked up in a room. Yep. Yeah, lots of items we cannot actually fish up. And floor 2, if we go down this way, we can actually get these ones. There's one over here, which is a super potion. I don't know if that's an employee or not, because sometimes the Team Rocket Girls are actually disguised as the employees, and another one's located over there. In fact, speaking of which, of the Team Rocket, while I was actually battling one of the Rocket Grunts, I think it was this one in front of the TV. He brought out a coughing, and I brought out Farfetch. He was first move going to use Toxic, and I used U-turn. Sorry, I used U-turn. I moved first, used U-turn, attacked, switched out, brought in Nidoqueen. He used Toxic and failed because Nidoqueen is a poison type. Then I used Dig, and I moved first, dug underground, and the Team Rocket Grunt decided to use self-destruct. I have no idea why, but it was so bloody funny. Anyway, we want to reach floor 5 and actually talk to Archer over here, since there's nothing else we can basically do. And I actually decided I'm not going to be doing a bio for him. You! What is it, Mr. Archer? You know that kid? Huh? Ash? Do you know that old guy? So apparently Huey and the Rocket Grunt is on the same page. I have no idea that we knew each other. So you're fool enough to get in our way at this. Is that right? What brave little boys. Wait, aren't they the ones who are getting in our way? Not even. Mr. Archer's saying you're in his way, all right. You want to go home in tears or what? Calm yourself. I'll teach these children a good lesson. Yep. We have a Pokemon battle against Archer and his trusty Grunt. Obviously Archer will bring out an Electrode, whereas the Grunt would actually be bringing out a Muck. So surprisingly, a Grunt has a fully evolved Pokemon for once. And your teammate of Huey, well basically your rival, he will actually have 4 Pokemon on his team. This will be the first definition of us seeing him with Cubone. As you can tell, he is a ground type. He's level 36 with the moves Focus Energy, Boomerang, and Headbutt. His second Pokemon will be Pidgeot, level 36, normal flying type with the moves Quick Attack, Air Slash, Sand Attack, and Roost. His third Pokemon will be Gloom, Grass Poison type, level 36, with the moves Razor Leaf, Toxic, and Acid. And his final Pokemon, being his starter Pokemon, will be dependable on who you select as your game. If it's Let's Go Pikachu, he would have Jolteon, level 37, plain electric type with Thundershock, Quick Attack, Pin Missile, and Double Kick. But if you chose Let's Go Eevee, like I have done, he will have Raichu, plain electric type, level 37, with Thundershock, Quick Attack, Thunder Punch, and Slam. Okay. Right then. So that's basically all I. Okay. What is with all that banging? Sorry. I was wondering what all that banging was. Apparently, it was my cat Dolly moving around on top of my brother's wardrobe. And cutely enough, he was saying hello to me, reaching her paw out to probably give me a handshake or somewhat. Right, I'm going to do the sensible thing and switch out Farfetch before something bad happens. Let's bring out Charizard. I know we haven't actually seen Evelyn in battle in quite a while. I will handwrite admit that. But Eevee will get a shine again soon, don't worry. Okay, I made the right choice to switch. First critical hit, my god. And by the way, I'm not counting that as a critical hit for either the AI or for me because it's Huey got a critical hit and he's on my team. It's usually when it's me doing the critical hit on the AI or the AI doing the critical hit on me, is what I'm saying. But I don't understand why he didn't use Boomerang on Weezing. I honestly don't understand that. And yeah, in case you're wondering, because obviously this is Gen 7, Weezing is not really meant to learn Flamethrower in early Gen games. But when Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee became a thing, they allowed certain Pokemon to learn certain moves that they were not originally allowed to learn. And having Vileplume and Muck with Moonblast, Weezing with Flamethrower, it can be kind of confusing if you kind of get the drift. Okay, I had a feeling he was going to use Protect. I don't actually know Archer's team without looking it up, and I don't want to look it up because even though this is an important battle, I don't think he deserves a bio because we only encounter him twice in the entire game. And this is the second time. So down goes the Weezing. And his final Pokemon is Golbat. Okay, we can easily take on Golbat. We have Thunder Punch. And then Cubone can finish it off with a Headbutt. Unless he gets KO'd by an Air Slash. Well, there's the Raichu. I bet he's able to finish it off for me, aren't you, Huey? But don't do anything that you'll regret. Or I can be faster than your Raichu and finish off the job. Who would have thought? Because Raichu's base speed is actually faster than Charizard's. So I have no idea how Charizard was able to move faster than Raichu then. So it wasn't just a stroke of luck that let you beat me last time. I understand now. We'll have to be more careful about you two. Ouch. Huey, I think it's fair to say you got bitch slapped. Hey look, that grunt dropped something. Yeah, that grunt was holding onto the card key. So now, all of these gates, we are able to open up and gain whatever items that we weren't able to get. And apparently there was more than one item. So, there's like a potential 3 items in here. Right, I'm going to try and avoid that trainer. I'm actually not going to battle this guy. Unless, of course, he turned around and spotted me right then. And, oh. Okay, I won't battle the scientist because he's just completely out of the way. But I will battle this Team Rocket Grunt. And apparently Farfetch got healed up. That's nice of Huey to do that for me. Hey, critical hit. That's what I like to see. At least we're leading in both critical hits and additional effects again, because I'm now 21 to their 18. And also 31 additional effects to their 18. So they've had 18 in both, but I've had 21 and 31. Okay, Farfetch will use U-turn and get the hell out of dodge. Or one-shot him! Shucks. What are you saying shucks for? I was just like checking this, see if the camera was actually fully got the Pikachu in. And what? There's actually more in here than I thought. There weren't 3, there were 5. Okay. So here we've got TM54 Flash Cannon. A steel type, 80 power, 100 accurate special attacking move that has a chance to lower your opponent's special defense. It's basically a steel version of the move Psychic, in case you're wondering. And I think if you go down this way, you'll be able to get this item, but as soon as you pick up that item, you'll be challenged by that Team Rocket Grunt. But I already battled her, so we're alright. She's guarding a nugget. And I was actually wrong about that Team Rocket Grunt stood over there in the corner. She said she got beat by a kid. And now she's now sulking in the corner. Okay, so we'll open up this gate and see what item ball that is. Guard spec. Wow, not even worth the time trying to get. Right, we're going to go back down a few floors to say, so we can get all the items in floor 4 and floor 3. We're going to start off with floor 3. And get the one item ball in here. And I don't know if that... Yeah, he turns. Okay. A Max Lure. That can be handy for rare encounters. I don't think that Team Rocket Grunt actually battles you. But he might do unless you talk to him. In case you're wondering, this transporter is actually the one you need to take. Remember that one over there, because we will be going back to it. Yeah. First time actually me actually saying which one's the correct one without actually testing it out. I honestly do know which one is the right one. Right then, so floor 4. We want to open up this one. Yeah. You actually open up this one to only be lead to the trap. Oh, there's an item? Is there an item here? A bottle of fresh water in the trash. Oh, guess somebody must have drunk it halfway through and then just left it. But in here, we have got some pretty good items. Oh, we've got more than I thought, actually. Star piece, that's a good selling item. Escape rope. Full heal. This feels like I'm doing the trading card game. I'm just saying whatever I see on the card. 5 great balls. Okay, there we go. That broke the trend. And a revive. Right, so now we got floors 6, 7, and 8 to go. And I would be calling an end to this episode, but I'm not going to unless I pick up all the items. Okay? Because you guys will probably want to know what they are. If they actually are worth your while to grab or not. I mean, all technically are for selling purposes. But besides that, they're not really worth your while. So over here we've got a max repel. See what I mean? Not really worth your while max repels in this game. And a hyper potion. Okay. 2 floors left. Okay, floor 7. We'll open up this area. And we're going to have to battle that trainer to see what item that is. But I don't really want to do that. But I want to open up here because you get a rare candy, but more importantly, that guy I told you about in the last episode, if you talk to him, oh hi, you're not a rocket. You came to save us. Why thank you. I want you to have this Pokemon for saving us. Yep, you get yourself a Lapras. Lapras is a very interesting Pokemon. It's a water ice type, known to be the transportation Pokemon, or transport Pokemon for short. And it honestly is a really good Pokemon. The only trouble is it's kind of slow. Okay. Right, lastly, floor 8. And the items on the far left hand side, as I can tell, which is all the way over there. We won't have to worry. Actually, we will have to worry about that scientist. Great. Alright then. Well, I guess I'll be battling even more trainers off camera. Next time, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, we will be making our way to Giovanni now that we have the card key. See you guys then.